Hey everyone, and welcome back to I Sew TV with Moray, where you sew and you design. And today I am going to show you how to install an invisible zipper. For this tutorial, you're going to need a sewing machine, pins and pin cushion, scissors, an invisible zipper, and also I suggest going to get a long skirt or a dress you don't care about, or even an old t-shirt you don't care about. Because remember, as a beginner, you're not going to know really what you're doing, so you might want to practice on something that you don't care about. You are also going to need a zipper foot, preferably an invisible zipper foot. But invisible zipper feet are so hard to find at a local store. You pretty much have to order them. I'm going to provide a link just so you can order your invisible zipper foot in the future. But for now, since we're all beginners, I'm going to show you how to do this with a regular zipper foot that came with your sewing machine. Today I'm going to be using a dress that I created that I don't really care too much about to use as demonstration. So first we're going to cut our dress up the middle. I highly suggest that you take a look at my other video for installing regular zippers, just so you could get familiar with installing zippers to begin with. But cut it up the middle. Make sure you make an even middle cut. I'm going to separate them so you could just see visually that you have two different pieces now. So take your invisible zipper and you have it zipped up. It's face up right now, looking at me. Put your invisible zipper face down on your left side. So face down on the left side. I just want you to get a close-up of exactly what's going on. My dress, I'm using a dress, is right side out. The zipper is face down on the left side. You see these flaps at the beginning of the zipper? Well, I'm going to treat this dress as if it is a dress that has raw edges that has not been hemmed yet. So I'm going to line these flaps up with the raw edge of the dress. And I'm going to pin it down. Continue pinning down your entire zipper to your dress. So I have my zipper pinned down my entire dress. And I know you're probably wondering, why in the world is she using a yellow zipper? Because it shows up better on camera. That's all. Go grab your zipper foot and take a look at it. You see how there are two different grooves where you can clamp it down on your sewing machine? Well, we're going to clamp it down on the left side since we're starting on the left side. So I want to give you a very close-up visual of what's going to happen. You see this part right here? This is going to plop down and hold down this flap onto your garment. This right here are the actual teeth of the invisible zipper. You want to make sure that this is holding down this really good, and you are sewing very closely to this part of the zipper. So as we sew, we're going to roll this zipper over a little bit so we can make sure that the needle strikes right in here. This is what makes it invisible. Watch, let me show you. I'll do it in slow motion so you can see. Keep sewing until we get to the very end. And stop. Do a back stitch and stop. I just want to give a quick visual of what you just did. So you see how I can roll it over, and there's the stitching, and it goes all the way down. Take your zipper and zip it up. So remember, we cut our dress in half. So what I did was I turned my dress with the right side facing up. So the part where the zipper is sewn on is on my right side, and the part with nothing is on my left side. So pretty much what you're going to do is take the flap that has nothing sewn on it and fold it down to the right side of the fabric. So we're going to match up the flap of the zipper that doesn't have anything sewn on it, which is the right side of the zipper, and we're going to match it with the right side of the fabric by just folding it down. And then we're just going to pin it together. You want to make sure your zipper is even. So when you are pinning down the other side, make sure the flap is exactly lined up like the other side of the flap. So I decided to line my flap with the neckline because I'm going to hem it at the end. So make sure you do exactly what you did on this side to this side. Once you pin that top down, make sure it's all even. Pin down the rest of the zipper just like it looks over here. How it's sewn down, you want to pin it down to make it look identical to the other side. After everything's pinned down, unzip your zipper. We are going to start sewing the other side of the zipper at the bottom at the same point that we left off on the other side. So go ahead and plop down that foot so it's holding down this flap. Drill the needle in so it's right beside the zip. Make sure you are right under these zips. That's what makes it invisible. Alright, so let's sew it down. And zip your zipper up after you're done sewing. Come back to the bottom at the end. Once you have it all pinned down, we are going to do a straight stitch all the way down to close off our dress for once and final. So back to the top of the zipper, you see how we have the flaps up here. Say these are raw edges. So what you do to hem it down is fold once and then fold again. And you do that all across your raw edge. And you do a zigzag stitch or a straight stitch all across. And that will give you a nice finish to your zipper. And you do it on both sides to give a nice clean finish. Alright everyone, here is the final look. You see that big bright yellow zipper up top? Well, I use yellow so you can point it out easily among the other colors. So as we go down, you will see it's just like a line. It's invisible. So that, my friends, is how to install an invisible zipper. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial and thank you so much for watching. Ciao.